way, huh? Can you see that? Yeah, wait a second, I have an idea. This way I can get this guy. He's been waiting to get some video. I didn't want to put him on there. How's your morning going? Anyways, you know they sell these things. What's so surprising is I think they used to be oranges, and somebody changed the way they did it. Maybe they picked them early. They call them mandarin oranges, right? They must be, made differently. But surprisingly, what's so nice about these is there's less gristle on it. Gristle. Pretty sweet too. Really juicy. A bit tart. But I think that's the way they're supposed to be. Gristle is when you're eating a steak and it's a really tough part and you can't chew it, that's gristle or flex. But flex is white. But you can't eat it. You could eat it, but you can't chew it, so it's hard. So gristle is the same thing. It's a tough spot. That's hard to chew thing. Damn, one's green. Right before I bought that, some girl tried to get coffee by me. And she stood at number 1 and I stood at number 2, so she went to number 3. I don't know why. I got my coffee, and still not quite happy with that. Then she had to stand behind me in line. Her husband was in front of me, 2 guys, and he got like 3 cups of stuff and 2 other things, like $20 worth of stuff. So he was standing at the register for quite a while, and after he's done paying, he had to put everything in this pocket and that pocket and this pocket. So it took him an extra 20-30 seconds. So I'm like, damn, I don't like that. So I got out of that line and went to the next line, but I was still going to stay in line, just zigzag, because there was only 1 cashier and not 2. And right as soon as I left, it shot me right in the butt. Now, you think she shot me in the butt or the newspaper stand? It wasn't a hit. It was just it missed my, Space Edition. How many years do you think you'd give her in prison doing that? Blindsided attack? There's probably a cop. Or it used to be one of those. I don't know where these people get all this information. So she's some kind of agent or something, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. I need a shower. I'm not going to get one in this town. But I am going to get pasteurized. You see all my skin? They must have sprayed something in my tent because everything was a different color. You know? Look how wrinkly my hands are. They like wrinkled. My hands like wrinkled. Like deep overnight. I didn't look in the mirror, so I don't care. I can't do nothing about it. I would kill her. And I think hanging her is a good example of what you should do with biological and chemical weapon attacks. You can't walk anywhere on this planet and get an attack like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're the premier of China or any other president. Those need to be punished because you cannot walk anywhere when they allow those. You know, they're just strictly bad people. And a death sentence is not too severe, considering that I've already been hit like 1,000 times. You had that camera on. The WH camera? I doubt it. But those big cameras, those are all over. And those things, they can get you, you know, they can get you a picture from like a long ways away or really close, you know. Anyways. It's like 50 millimeters or something like that. Which 50 is probably like this, but they got the big ones. I had one that was like this big around and like that long, but on top of a machine gun. You could see stuff at night. That was a long time ago. Everybody else, that's the ones they put on their head. But, or so I seen ones that they put on their head. But this is what I say about that scope I was talking about. It's too heavy. I already carry enough crap. I don't need that. Yeah, right on top of the 60 caliber. Anyways, that little attack in there needs to be punished severely. I get attacks all the time, and all it does is screw bodies up. But it's not just that. She missed, so it never went through my intestines or whatever, right? Otherwise, it goes through the intestines and all into the freaking wherever it goes into. And anybody that's a human understands that that's what they fuck people. That's how they fuck people up. Somebody's got to do something about it, and I don't care because they do it just at a random deal. You know, I think it's funny. I turned around, I looked wrong, I passed. My hair ain't combed right. It's usually the fucking problem. Or I walked into their restaurant and they decided, I'm gonna poison you today. Because that's what I do. It needs to be put down. Done. That's happened often. Those fucking fast food chains, those are the worst. Bad enough that I almost didn't make it out the door one. Fucking McDonald's. I can't call them all bad because McDonald's is one of the main restaurants, but what do you say? Really? Calm me down. Whether or not, just watch on cars go by, you must be watching too. See that dog, his head hanging out the window? That must be just coolly riding around. Coolly, cool. Can you hear me? See, that's one of the problems with that camera. Is it could do better. But you know, one of the major problems with cameras is when there's wind. Because the wind makes noise, you know. We got breakfast over there. Serving breakfast. So maybe I'll go over there and have breakfast. See some big cowboy come out of there. He didn't duck his head, but he had a coffee, and I was like, what do you got over there? Yeah, is that wrong? I don't think so. Nobody's looking over there. Must be a bakery too. I got an idea. God damn, I don't think I have enough money. No, because I only got $50. Son of a bitch. Maybe I'll do it later this week if it's still there. But I was going to get a recording for you. And you know that, yeah. I should just forget it and just do it anyways. Just taking pictures of people. You just did a U right in the middle of the street. Surprisingly, when a cop does that, he did a 3-point turn. But anyways, when a cop does a UE, that is illegal. I mean, you're going to jail. Did you know that? I didn't know that either, and I've had actually quite a few cops pull me over on a U-turn, and it's jail time. I mean, that's a big time illegal. Well, I don't know how much. I'm sure it's not life. I don't know. Why do I just get the bad vibe? You know, bad vibe is one of those bad thoughts and everything. Anyways, this here is, it says creations in threads ads. Creations in threads ads. Look, there's metal things holding the wood together. I have to tell you, because this is how you know when people build their own stuff, is they do stupid things. And I should know better because I'm a contractor and I'm a carpenter and I work with wood and I've done lots of things, but I am not a structural engineer, and that's who I should have asked. Instead, I asked my father, and it's like, he says, well, what we'll do, because these boards are too short, and I was making this, it was a leftover piece is what it was. Leftovers from somebody else. So it was too short. Like about, I don't know, I guess it was about this long. And so he says, well, I'll tell you what, why don't we just make this piece of metal, put 2 bolts through it, put it there, and then it will, it'll hold it. And I wasn't even thinking, So anyways, I went ahead and they were all little different sizes. So the last one's like this, and then of course, it's in total it's like 16 feet. And then it kind of went like that. And so I bought them, and then I put them in there, and it was expensive because it was angle iron, and then the bolts going through there. Bolts are expensive, and I should have just, did it my way, but anyways, I had to buy something no matter what, so I bought them, and did that, and about 2 years later, I'm thinking, I'm a freaking idiot. Why would I do that? And I remember, I had the advice of my older respectful person, and he is not a structural engineer. So I'm telling you, when you get something done, get it from a professional. I don't have any eggs, Just put some water in there. What I'm saying is, go to the book, look it up. They have a book that says substitutes. All you have to do is look in there. It says eggs, and they'll tell you exactly what to put in there. Well, I know I took a couple cooking classes. And this is the big one. This is what I cooked, actually. I cooked a muffin, big muffin, totally empty. Never mind, it was beautiful and empty. And that's because we were in the last class of the day. And our budget was short, she said. So anyway, the parcel gets filled with crazy. That's an old memory. That's a long time ago. I did take some cooking classes. I got nutrition education too. Quite a few hours. So if I was to cook in a restaurant, I could tell you, all your fats and all that stuff. Yeah. Anyways, kind of congested today too. Thick. You see his coat? What do you think of that? It's kind of long, but kind of white stripe on it. Yeah, the hood was probably tough. I don't know why that is, because some days it's like what happened? I said, well, I got shot in the side of the freaking arm here. He says, well, who did it? I said, well, first of all, I can't see it. Second of all, I don't know. And third of all, I couldn't remember the car beside me. And I'm not saying it comes right out of the car beside me, but I still can't use both of my arms. Above my, like if I can't play basketball more or less like that. That fucking shit hurts. Sorry about that, but you gotta get something today. How about we go to 20 minutes? Wanna go 20 minutes? Say